It's a 3-pounder.
What's up, everybody? Out here, my boy John Cruz. You know, I was out here a couple days ago, earlier this week, and we was doing a bed fishing deal for Tackle Warehouse. We sent it off to them, and it was just, I didn't get to fish, but I got to film, and I learned a ton just by watching John bed fish, which, I know how to bed fish, but take it to another level on different patterns, the way the fish are acting, tricks, cat and mouse game, like he said. So we're out here on this beautiful Saturday, and we're doing some video work. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some content for me as well, for him and me, and just knock it all out. So we're gonna be out here for a while, and right now we're bed fishing, just trying to get some fish catches and this and that. So I brought a couple rods. Caught one so far, he's caught a couple, and we're just gonna go out here bed fishing, and I'm gonna listen to what he tells me to do.
There's a big one on the bed right here.
There's a big one on the bed right here. There's a decent sized buck, and then probably a 4-pound, 4.5-pound female maybe. Way it looks, they're hard to,
Might be bigger than that.
Yeah, it might be bigger than that. They're so hard to judge in the water. It's like they don't look that big, but when you get them to the top, to the surface, you're like, oh crap, that is a big one. And then you kind of pucker up a little bit and hope and pray that she stays on. So we're just gonna go with the flow, and hopefully he can give me some tips, which I already know his tips, but I like it when he guides me through casts and tells me where to put it. And it's kind of like a coach, you know what I mean, like bass coach. And I'll get some of his knowledge on camera as well, some stuff that might help you guys out. And so yeah, let's do this.
Sometimes if you throw on them, that's not where they want it. So I threw more on the bed, and sometimes they'll come over to it, but she doesn't seem to be coming over to it. I'm gonna sneak a little cast. Drop out of there.
But we got plenty of more pockets to go into. Really, we just kind of started like an hour ago. We're just fishing around. We're gonna run into some. I mean, that's a given, because these fish, as it's warming up, I think when we first got here, the water temp was like 57. Yep. 57 degrees, and it's already
about 2 degrees.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees or 59 or something now. Yeah, so it's gonna warm up a little bit more. The wind seems to be picking up just a tad, but it'll be all right. We'll get in some of these pockets that's protected, and we'll run up on some. Visibility ain't too bad, but with the wind blowing, it kind of, but them big ones, you can see them. You can see them just glowing in the water, just like a pregnant woman. Like, oh man, you look so great, you're glowing. That's the way a female is on the bed.
Got him.
Uh-oh, boy. Piss. Little Bucky Buck.
Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers.
Buck nasty.
The old Quiver 4.5. Missile bait's Nico weight the end of it. Mine's all bent up. I've been skipping docks the other day. Little buck, not bad. First fish. Right, all right. Johnny?
Little guy. Another little guy. A little better. A micro jig. Come to me. Oh, may help if you turn the camera back on.
I got it on mine. Got him?
Oh, he came off. He came off on the tree.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut my jig off, because jigs are not usually good to throw in a bed, especially if there's limbs and, you know, cover around. John's set up. He's got a baby D-bomb with a 5/16 weight on yours.
Yep.
And you have it pegged?
No.
No peg. 5/16 ounce weight with a 3/0 Gamakatsu heavy cover. Heavy cover hook. Tie my little knot on there. I don't know what kind of knot it is. I know he likes to use a San Diego Jam. I don't know what this knot is, but it's always done me good. And I'm gonna put a crawl father on, and I'm gonna flip over in there. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna double team this fish. We're gonna tag team it. And it's okay, because we don't have to be social distancing, whatever, because we work together and we've been around each other. So through all this, you might say we're thunder buddies. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that fish. John actually hooked it and it got caught in a limb. I got caught in a limb, but I didn't hook it. I was just on a jig. And so he actually caught it, but it came off, got wrapped around the limb, whatever.
Whack you that one right there.
Which one? Oh, you see one? All right, Daddy.
Let it sit. Ooh, did he just bolt? Yeah, see, you're keeping it too tight. Let it so slack. See, like right, you just pulled it a little ways and you didn't even realize. He's back in there. Yeah, he's right back in there. You got it? Hey, you're tearing down on it.
That's a better if she was just kind of hanging out on in this limb right here. But what you're seeing, like most of the time when you get out, let's ask John. So when you pull up on a bed and you see a fish come out or circle, if it's small or big, the bucks usually hang out around the bed, right?
There she goes, right there.
Is that her?
Yep. Yeah, the bucks will fan the bed and actually make the physical white circle, the plate, the dish, the moon crater, whatever you want to call it. They'll make that, and the bucks will be on the bed, and they'll service their own bed for usually around 30 days is how long they stay. And multiple females could lay eggs on that bed. They usually do, but the females are only there for a few days. Sometimes they're only there for 8 or 10, 12 hours. Sometimes they're there for 2 or 3 days. It just kind of depends on water temperature and things like that. But sometimes the females will hang around for those periods of time, but then the buck's gonna stay there and guard the eggs. And once they hatch, the buck protects them and all that kind of stuff. It's really a wild process. Got it. He's got it. Got it. Yeah, boy. Good one. Good one. Nice. What was that?
That was me trying to flip him in the boat. Clearly, just blew that opportunity to get that fish in the boat. But I actually did that on purpose because I want to show you that they can be caught again even when they get hooked. I had him right up beside the boat. I knew what I did. I unbuttoned him because I wanted her to go back to the bed. It's all good. And now you'll see how to catch a fish that's got off of the bed that you've actually hooked and then lose it. See what I'm saying? So what you do is exactly what he did, and flip him in the boat like that and not lose it. That's textbook. I mean, everybody knows that, right?
Quiver, big boy. Look at that quiver action.
That's off. I just ain't it.
Yeah.
I got this one right here going.
Weightless quiver. Goby bite. Long four something.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
So dude, that was cool, huh? Kind of like my hair. But nah, definitely a good experience. It's always fun to come out here with John and just learn. And as long as I've known him and as much as I've fished with this cat, I always learn something new each time. And like bed fishing, you know, you see one on the bed, you throw directly in there. Dude, it's much more to it than that. There's a lot of different techniques that you can do to get a bit, you know, to get a fish to bite that's not active, or if they're off the beds, or where to place your baits, it's not just, you know, you see a fish on the bed and you throw in there and hope he bites. Dude, there's all kinds of, like, everybody knows where the sweet spot is. Like, find the sweet spot, he'll go down into it. But just like the techniques, like throw past the bed, drag it in the bed, leave it setting. Like a lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but I know me, like, especially, I throw one in a bed and I want to shake it. Like, I want to get that, you know, I want to get that fish's attention, and, you know, having patience and stuff like that, or being disciplined to hold your stuff still to where you don't throw it right in the bed and just start shaking the piss out of it. But anyway, good stuff, definitely.
2, 3, 4 minute casts.
Yeah.
Push off a little bit. Dude, I could fish till dark.
Oh yeah.
Close. 2 3/4.
Yep. There was a giant smallmouth up behind us.
I get it.